Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Sinister Skater. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showcasing the AUG Silverstar weapon blueprint because this is one of those blueprints that look good enough on its own that you don't need to rock camo on it, and it is one of the most annoying, tedious, time-consuming, just unpleasant blueprints to unlock. And I will be kind of going over the mission unlock progress with each of the challenges and giving you a bit of tips and some tricks here and there, a little bit of guide, I guess you could say, as to the easiest way to go about unlocking this weapon, because we'll get into it. So I want to go over the blueprint itself first. The AUG Silverstar, again, looks super sexy. It's like this nice sleek black with gold detailing all over the weapon. Looks really, really good. If you compare the base AUG and the Silverstar AUG models, the model's actually pretty similar. You can notice a lot of the edges on the Silverstar are a lot more sharp and straighter rather than being curvy. That goes for all around the gun. It's most notable in like the, I don't know what you call it, the handle, the grip, I guess where like the stipple grip would go. That part is much more straight, and actually reminds me a lot of the VMP from Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Was that Black Ops 3? I don't know. It was one of the Black Ops games. Also, these stock and these top rail have a few differences in them that makes the model look a little bit different. The attachments you get with the Silverstar are the TAC laser, the Viper reflex sight, the FSS Heavy Stock Pro, the tactical foregrip, and the 32 round magazine. Now, the default attachments to the Silverstar, they're workable. It has some pros and some cons. I do have a better class setup that I'll share with you at the end of the video, but let's jump into the unlock process for the Silverstar. Jumping into the mission that you have to complete that is so freaking annoying. The mission is called Alliance. You'll find it in your challenges, missions, or whatever. It's one of the missions that everyone gets at the very beginning of the season for free. And why it was so annoying and tedious is that you had to do it in Spec Ops. I mean, that's not one of the reasons it was annoying. I don't mind Spec Ops, but the challenges you had to do were so annoying. And then combining it with people who are super stupid and don't know how to play the game makes it even more annoying. Actually, I guess the easiest way to go about this is just outlining the mission and kind of walk you through it, and I'll give you some tips and tricks along the way as well. So the first challenge is to get 100 kills with sniper rifles or marksman rifles in any co-op operation. That's easy, pretty straightforward. The second challenge is to get 50 Juggernaut kills with Otter as your operator, and this means you have to kill 50 Juggernauts, not get kills as the Juggernaut kill streak. There's so many challenges in this game that have very weird descriptions to them that they could go either way. This is actually one of them. So the easiest way to go about this is to play Operation Crosswind, which at the time of recording this video is the very last operation available in this game. On this mission, you can get like 1 to 3 Juggernauts in the beginning of the first defense position, and I'll be showcasing some of these spots on the screen as I'm talking through this. There's like 1 or 2 in the middle of the mission, and then there's 1 to 2 in the second defend the position mission. So you can get an easy 4 to 6 Juggernaut kills in like 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes you can get even more because Spec Ops is kind of glitchy. And then once you finish that second defend position set of Juggernauts, you can just quit and then run the mission back and get the challenge done within a couple of hours. The third challenge set for the Alliance mission is to get 20 finishing moves in the Spec Ops operations. That's pretty straightforward. You just got to go in and try to isolate enemies and just do it. The fourth mission is to destroy 10 tanks in Spec Ops operations, and by far the easiest way to go about this is playing Operation Strongbox and running through like a 5-minute gameplay loop. So when you first launch into the mission, you can run straight down the street. Again, I'll be showing you on the screen as I'm going through this, and there will be a tank literally right in front of you. You want to be using like a light machine gun. This actually goes for like all the Spec Ops, PKM with with like the biggest extended mags and damage range and all that stuff is the best class setup to go with this. But you want to be using like an LMG with the launcher. I like the Pila or the Strela, and then you want to be using the free ammo box munition things that you can get as like your kill streak selection in the Spec Ops missions. Put like 2 or 3 of those on so you can always get your ammo back. And then again, you run straight, there'll be a tank right in front of you. If you look left, there'll be a tank again down the street. If you look right, there'll be a tank down that street. If you go towards where the objective is, you'll see another tank out in the distance. Then if you look right, there's another tank there, and that's like an easy 5 to 6 tanks that you can take out. So you really don't have to run the mission like 2 to 3 times, and it's within the first 5 minutes of the mission, so you should be able to get that within a half an hour, no problem whatsoever. I actually think that's the quickest challenge set in this whole Alliance mission thing. So the 5th and the second to last challenge in the Alliance set is to get 50 kills with precision airstrikes. The best way to go about this is just to, again, use the kill streak selector thing in Spec Ops. By this point, if you're playing a bunch of Spec Ops, you should have enough points to just keep buying the precision airstrike over and over again. So you can load up 3 of those things, get into a match, and then use them, back out, buy another 3, and just do the loop over and over again until you get 50 kills with the precision airstrike, which actually is a pretty hefty amount of kills to get. I like to do this in Operation Headhunter and go up to like the second scrambler near the stadium. It's like 10 minutes in the mission, and just use precision airstrikes wherever I see like a clump of 4 enemies and try to take them out. You can get like 10 per match, run the mission back 5 times, and you should be good to go. And then last but not least, the final challenge is to complete 4 operations. I think Operation Kuvalda is the fastest operation to run through. It is the easiest operation to solo. I believe this is the second operation in the game. And I think this is the easiest one to solo because you don't have to rely on teammates so much. It's a lot of things you can do on your own. You go up into the first little like bunker thing, you kill a Juggernaut and then decode some stuff, then you run around, decode some more stuff and place some things on some boxes. You go activate a button and then you ride tanks until the exfil point. It's really, really easy to just do solo on your own. And to make it even easier, this goes for all of the challenges in the Alliance thing. Just go into each of the missions with like 2 to 3 Juggernauts in the kill streak selection thing. It's 1,000 points each, which actually isn't that many points. I think you can get that back on every run through that you do in a Spec Ops mission. And for like the Juggernaut Kills thing, you can just pull out a Juggernaut and kill the other Juggernaut easy without having to worry about dying. Destroying tanks you can kill with the Juggernaut, and then completing the operation, you can just pull out the Juggernaut when you have to take some damage and run across an open field or something like that in Operation Kuvalda and kill people super duper easily. And I guess my last tip is to not play on Friday nights because people are trash. I mean, literally, I had to complete 4 operations challenge to finish this mission. I got on, completed my first mission, no problem, and then it was like 2 to 3 hours before I could finish the other 3 because people are trash. I'm running an objective all the way to the end, and then they pick it up and run it all the way back to the beginning, and people are camping on Billings and sitting in spawns and just shooting random Spec Ops operation enemy people. Like, I don't know how people can be so bad. So avoid playing on Friday nights. Get with like a group of people. Maybe go on like an LFG thing if you're trying to run through things really, really quick. Talk your friends into doing it. Just know that Spec Ops can be an interesting grab bag of teammates as you can get in the mode. So that brings us to the last thing I want to go over in this video, which is my best class setup for the AUG, which I'm actually kind of excited to talk about because I had I think I hinted at this in my best horse SMG video, and I thought I was going to make a video at the beginning of season 2 of some of my best class setups, but I never got to it. And the AUG is a fun SMG to use when you have the following attachments on it. I like to use the muzzle brake for the muzzle attachment. This helps fight the side-to-side recoil. I think this is a key attachment to the AUG because it has a lot of side-to-side recoil, which is what I figured out what was my my pitfall with the weapon. It made it hard to use at range, was it was wobbling side to side a lot. So the muzzle brake really helps smooth that thing, and I think that's a staple for any AUG setup that you're running. I like to use the Ranger foregrip to help fight some vertical recoil, just make it easier to use. The stipple grip and the Forge Tac CQB stock to help with aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speeds. And then I like to use the 5.56 NATO 30 round magazine to help pump up some of the damage and range stats and make the weapon easier to use. And with this weapon, you run around around and use it like an SMG, and it kind of feels like the Grau 5.56, which is the weapon that was recently added, as in you can use it pretty easily in long ranges and in close quarter situations like an SMG. The time to kill in either range is pretty respectable. The 5.56 rounds again help it kill some more people at range, and just this class setup overall just helps you be really quick in the close quarter situations, and then it kind of reduce recoil and let you use the weapon pretty easy at range. That's the whole kind of idea we're going for. I think it's the perfect balance that you can get with the AUG. I don't think like using it as a regular SMG without the 5.56 is that fun to use. I mean, it's doable. You can see some gameplay I had with the base attachments in the beginning of the video. I don't think using it as an assault rifle with like the long barrel and stuff is the best way to go about it. Just doesn't seem that good. I like the class setup I just presented you right here. Muzzle brake, Ranger 4 grip, stipple grip, Forge Attack, CQB stock, and the 5.56 30 round magazine. Try it out and let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comments. Good luck to you if you haven't gotten through that mission yet. It's pretty annoying, pretty tedious, just like some of the Season 2 challenges. Season 2 is like the season of the annoying. I don't know. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button and consider subscribing and turning on that bell notification. Check the links down below in the description if you want to help support my channel. As always, guys, my name's Sinner Skater. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.